Okay, I'd like to show you these exercises in thirds. We're going to start with eighth notes. We're going to go up and down the scale. It will be exactly 3 measures, and then we repeat it. So what I like to do when I do this, so you can hear it a little better, is count while I do it. Because in upcoming exercises I will show you, we will start on the offbeat, and when you do that, it sounds different. And if you don't have a reference for where 1 is, you don't really hear it properly. So what I do is, you could use a metronome, but we'll skip the metronome. And okay, let's try that example a little slower so you can follow along with the tab. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... The next thing, we're going to play the same exercise using triplets. First we'll go up and down an octave. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'd like to do this triplet exercise one more time, slowly, so you can follow along with the tablature. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1. Now onto the creative exercises. What I did was I created permutations using the eighth note thirds and the triplet thirds, as in the exercises previous to this. Here it is. I'll play it first fast, then slow, and then I'll explain what I did. First note is an A on the 14th fret of the G string. Then I play a set of thirds with eighth notes. Then I play the last set of thirds using triplets. And I wound up landing on the major seventh. In the intro, as you saw, I played some tapping ideas using thirds. And it seems to work out real nice. I came up with a lot of ideas, and I'd like to share a few very simple ones that you can play very quickly and enjoy them. I enjoy them. Anyway, let's go for one in A right here, and it goes like this. One more time, I'll do it a little slower for you. So let's continue on with some new ideas to practice to get you improvising. When I created this tutorial, I was thinking, what type of player would this appeal to? For a very beginner player, it may not work so well, but I thought of an approach for that type of player, and then the advanced player. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to explain in this next example. I'm going to break it down and have a method to make this work for you. So what I have is a 6-note pattern. The 6-note pattern is 3/3, and the first one, it's in the key of D, and it would sound like this very slowly in eighth note. Okay, so that don't sound like anything. Couldn't use that in a solo, but perhaps if you sped it up a bit. Now we're going to play it in D from the 6th degree, 3/3 again. First third, second and third, first third, second third. So okay, let's play that fast. See how it sounds. Sounds pretty cool, fast. Okay, that's good. What we're going to do next, play them together on top of each other. now we're getting somewhere. We're starting to sound, you know, a little melodic and a little interesting, but we can take it further. On this next example, it's a 2-bar phrase. On the first measure, I'm going to show you a lick that is based on the thirds, but has other things happening, a little bluesy perhaps. And then the second measure, you're going to fill in yourself. You can use a simple pentatonic scale, 2 or 3 notes, and putting it all together, it gives you the best of both worlds. You have a lick to start you off, and then you sort of answer it and improvise. And then you can build from there, and you'll eventually, it'll develop into something that will be spontaneous. It's based on a G 7th chord, so you can use a D minor pentatonic, a G pentatonic, an E minor pentatonic, or an A minor pentatonic. Probably more you can use, but those will all work. There's one. Let's try another one. Let's try another one. I'm just blowing these out spontaneous, so if it's a little off, a note is a little off or something, I'm going to go with the spontaneous idea. Once again, the first measure is a lick, then I'm going to show you a tab, and the second one is just me messing around with one of the pentatonic scales. I threw a Mickey at you on that one. I played only the first couple of beats, and then I threw it in. Couldn't help myself. So anyway, here it is. I'm going to lay out the lick for you slowly so you can see it along with the tab. So it's 12th fret D string, put on a D, and then an F on the 10th fret of the G string. Do it twice. And then a G on the 10th fret, and then a B, and then back to the G on the 10th fret. And then this one's a little, you know, it's spread out. This one is spread out a little bit, and maybe a little tough on some of you guys. So you play A on the 7th fret, F on the 8th fret of the A string, and then 10th fret on the E string, which is D, and B is the last note, which is on the 7th fret of the E string. So it's and then you put your improvised pentatonic after that. Something like that, whatever happens. Thanks for stopping by to view this bass tutorial on soloing. I have plenty more coming. And as a matter of fact, in the 80s, some of you may not know, I wrote hundreds and hundreds of pages of bass tutorials and published them all over the world. But the publishing industry sort of crashed, and I have a big stack of books there with a lot of great material on them, and I'm now going to turn them into YouTubes. So stop by again, and I promise you a lot more stuff on all different aspects of bass. And these are not fresh new ideas. These are old, tried and true ideas that I have taught with. But anyway, please subscribe. A lot more coming. And drop me a like, ask me a question, steer me in the direction of what you like. Maybe I have written a book on it already. So long. Hope to see you again.